Well, howdy there, folks. John Pelham. Some time ago, the pastor was preaching on forgiveness, and he made a comment that struck me as an interesting distinction between being forgiven and feeling as if you are forgiven. And so I wrote this poem. It's been quite a while ago, and I just found it, and I thought I would do it for you today. But I did find a couple of verses about forgiveness. Proverbs 17:9 says, "Whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends." And then, of course, Matthew 6:12, we all recognize, "And forgive us our debts as we have also forgiven our debtors." Well, Rogers says that it can sometimes be easier to forgive our enemies than our friends. It can be hardest of all to forgive people we love. Sometimes it can make our own lives better if we forgive. Mahatma Gandhi said, "The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong." And Maya Angelou, "It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself to forgive. Forgive everybody." So this is a poem that came out of the pastor's comments, Being Forgiven. I heard the pastor say in church today, being is different from feeling. It took a moment to see, but it occurred to me what he was saying was very revealing. I'll explain it to you what he was referring to. It had to do with forgiving oneself. We need to do nothing, you see. We can just be forgiven for doing something to someone else. A little deeper dive into his statement gives much more meaning to his words. The difference is as real as between be and feel as between talking and being heard. So someone says, "I forgive you, John. Remember that thing you did to me? That forgiveness I got sure means a lot, but it doesn't erase my shame and memory. Because for that erasure to happen, something has to happen inside of me. That comes out from myself, not from anyone else. I have to feel forgiven to be totally free. Just the same as being forgiven by God. While His forgiveness can make us feel fully whole, there's an emptiness inside that we can't hide until we make it right in our soul. That requires feeling forgiven, heart, mind, and soul. That brings up the saying, letting God, letting go. Being forgiven is enough. Feeling so can be tough. A truth our pastor's words help me to know. Folks, that tells me that to be fully forgiven, we have to feel it in our deepest soul. It's not enough just to have someone say, "I forgive you," unless you really feel it. And I think that takes a lot of deep discussion within yourself and with God to feel like you've been fully forgiven. A little deeper topic today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Always glad to have you with us. We look forward to the next time. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.